Hello, everyone. When reading the article, My Life as an Undocumented Immigrant, when it talked about the number of undocumented immigrants throughout the United States and what many people thought about them, there was a quote that was said that was very powerful but kind of upsetting to read. It said, "Yet, even though I think of myself as an American and consider America my country doesn't think of me as one of its own." I found this quote to be powerful and upsetting because of the view that many American citizens and politicians and people with power had about undocumented immigrants and how many undocumented immigrants were treated on a daily basis. Because I feel like if you're contributing to society and you live there and it is your home, you should be considered an American, especially if you feel like you are an American and you shouldn't be seen as an outsider. For the second question, I said, as I read through the article, there is a clear main point that Vargas is trying to make. The clear point that he was trying to make has to do with the many challenges that undocumented immigrants face when living in the United States. And through these challenges, it makes it difficult for these undocumented immigrants to live life that an American citizen with documents may be able to live or travel, or the feeling of security and many other challenges. I feel like the main audience that Vargas is trying to appeal to is the American citizens, and to help them better understand the challenges that undocumented immigrants face on a daily basis, and to help challenge the American citizens' view on certain stereotypes that have been created about undocumented citizens or immigrants and immigrants in general. When considering why this article still matters today, there are a variety of reasons that I feel like it matters. Two of the reasons that I thought were when talking about the topics of news media was immigration debates and stereotypes and public perception. I feel like these two topics were the most important in connecting to this article because it challenges stereotypes and public perception of American citizens and what they feel or what they believe about undocumented immigrants. And it helps to also go alongside the many debates that continue from year to year about immigration and the policies and how all of that is viewed. Lastly, Vargas challenges the idea of the American dream by showing that even if you put in hard work and effort as an undocumented citizen, you don't get to live that American dream of like being successful even if you put in all that work. But also the fact of security, you never get to feel free or secure because you're undocumented, and you don't get the security of being having documents and feeling like you won't be deported, whereas people that are undocumented and possibly even waiting court cases, they can still have that chance of being deported even though they are technically legally living in the United States while they're waiting for their court cases. But it also overall just challenges the American dream of somewhere that's you have freedom, security, and overall can be successful if you put in the hard work.